It's all the above, best believe we do it better. I want the fame, the fortune, all the above. I want the checks, the moolah, all the above. From Philadelphia to New York, all the above. Man, tell them other stations they don't do it like us. I want the fame, the fortune, all the above. I want the checks, the moolah, all the above. From Philadelphia to New York, all the above. Man, tell them other stations they don't do it like us. What up?
What's up, guys? It's your girl Angel Marie, and I'm sitting here with my co-host Kevin. And this week we have a super duper fun segment for you guys where we are going to play a game of black trivia. So it's pretty much similar. If you guys have watched our previous segments, we did a black card revoke game. This is pretty similar, you know, when we're asking questions about black culture.
Gotta get my revenge.
Exactly. So let's see who wins. Let us know who you guys think will win. Here we go. Number 1. Who was the first African American woman to win 5 Grammy Awards in one night? Was it A, Debrat, B, Foxy Brown, C, Lauryn Hill, or D, Missy Elliott?
Lauryn Hill, C.
He is correct.
I knew it before you even read it.
I feel like everybody should know that one. Lauryn Hill,
A lot of people don't. Lauryn Hill's going real quiet, and if you're under like 20, you don't really know Lauryn Hill.
That's true.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
Okay.
Question number 2. Who was the first African American to graduate from Harvard University and become a U.S. Senator?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Read
It is multiple choice. A, Blanche Bruce.
Okay.
B, Hiram Rhodes Revel. C, Colin Powell. D, Thurgood Marshall.
I'm gonna say it's either C or D. I'm gonna go with D, Thurgood Marshall.
No, that's a good guess. He became a Supreme Court justice, but it's B, Hiram Rhodes Revel.
So either way, I was wrong.
I had no idea. I was like, I knew it wasn't Colin Powell, I knew it wasn't Thurgood Marshall. That was a tough one.
Okay, so
you're keeping it fair. You're giving yourself some hard ones.
I am. I'm keeping it fair, you know?
Okay.
Switching up, and I don't know the answers, so
Okay.
there we go. As you all can clearly see.
That question scares me because I'm like, you're gonna have some real stuff on there.
Yes, black trivia.
All right.
You got an easy one. Number 3. What is James St. Patrick's nickname on the show Power? A, Spirit. B, Nino. C, Blue. Or D, Ghost.
D, Ghost. Wasn't that that was a show? Wasn't that a show? Somebody's name was Spirit, her nickname or something. Was that Kyle Pratt's show with her?
Oh, 101.
Wasn't it her friend?
Her best friend name was Spirit.
I knew that sounded familiar.
Yeah, that was the easy one. So I will hope he got that right.
Number 4. I feel like this is a tough one too. You may know it because of your background, but I don't know, because it may not be the obvious one.
Okay.
As a student at the Baltimore School of Performing Arts, rapper Tupac Shakur took these classes. A, hip hop and poetry.
Okay.
B, theater and modern dance. C, music appreciation and film. D, ballet and poetry.
Say them one more time.
A, hip hop and poetry. B, theater and modern dance. C, music appreciation and film. D, ballet and poetry.
Why do I feel like this is a trick question? I want to say it's either A or D. So it's either hip hop and poetry, but I feel like that can be similar. But ballet and poetry, I don't know who would do ballet. Trying to look in your eyes to see if you... D.
Very good. Ballet and poetry.
Okay, because I was so close to saying A. Because I was like hip hop and poetry, but it kind of sounds similar.
Thing is, you know why the ballet doesn't surprise me? He started as a background dancer for Digital Underground.
I didn't know that. You could have gave me that hint. That could have been phone a friend.
Nah, we had more. But no, that was really good. So I felt like hip hop and poetry was probably too...
That's why I was like, it felt like a
obvious.
trick question. That's why I was like, and then ballet, I was like, okay, I feel like this is throwing me through a doozy.
But these are tough because theater and modern dance, he obviously acted and he danced. Music appreciation and film, obviously he was into music, and so this was a tough one. I never would have got that. Actually, I don't know. I might have took a stab.
I was sweating a little bit. I was nervous.
Good job. Good job.
Hey, fine. Number 5. What was the first historically black college in America? A. Lincoln University. B. Howard University. C. Cheney University. Or D. Wiley College. You don't know this one?
The first?
Yeah, wait, let me see.
What I was thinking, it wasn't. The one I was thinking wasn't any of those. It's not Lincoln. Can't be. It's not Lincoln or Cheney. But I feel like it wasn't Howard.
Gotta pick one.
I feel like it was like Bethune-Cookman or something. University.
That's not even an option.
Howard.
It was C. Cheney University.
Are you serious?
Cheney apparently was the first historically black college in America. And I actually knew that because my brother Irv went to Cheney for his first year. So that's the only reason I knew.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah.
Cheney and Lincoln are both in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah. I think Lincoln's in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah.
My stepbrother went to Lincoln for a minute. Wow, okay. Got that one wrong.
Finally.
Question number 6. And here's a layup for you. You better get this one. Which of the following is not a song by TLC?
Oh, okay.
A. Creep. B. Waterfalls. C. Say My Name. D. No Scrubs.
C. Say My Name. Everybody better know that. Finally, I got an easy one.
Yeah.
Pass the flying colors.
Alright, let's do it.
Ready?
Mm-hmm, I'm ready.
Number 7. In 1939,
That's not a good start. Go ahead.
she wasn't able to perform at Constitution Hall because of a white performers only policy, but First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt protested, and the singer eventually performed at Lincoln Memorial. Who was it? Was it A. Aretha Franklin, B. Ella Fitzgerald, C. Marian Anderson, or D. Della Reese?
C. Marian Anderson?
You're correct.
You know the only reason I knew that is because I knew it wasn't Della. No, it was not. I didn't know the answer. The only reason I got it is because I know Aretha Franklin and Ella Fitzgerald were too young to perform in 1939. Most of their careers was like in the 50s and stuff when they started performing. And then Della Reese, I mean, she just died maybe like 10 years ago, whatever. So I knew she was younger.
Okay,
too.
so process of elimination.
Yeah, that's the only reason I got that
And
one.
Marian Anderson is a historical figure of Philadelphia as well. So.
Gotcha. You know who I thought it was going to be somebody like Josephine Baker or something like that.
Yeah, that would be.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, if it's Josephine Baker, I'm gonna...
Well, good job.
Thank you. Whew, I'm glad you got this one.
Oh, God.
You'll know this. I don't.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can say this right. Which popular rap artist's real name is Nevadius Wilburn?
Okay. Yeah, I know this. Okay.
A. Young Thug. B. Future. C. Is that Black spelled with a 6?
Yeah, Black. Yeah.
And D. Birdman.
B. Future.
Correct.
That was easy because people always throw that in his face because he is the messiest celebrity. So people always throw his government out there.
Is he really messy?
He has like 10 baby mamas.
It's a lot of people, a lot of guys.
Oh, well, yeah, still.
But his album didn't go platinum in like 2 days.
Yeah, he still don't pay his child support.
He doesn't?
No. Well, this isn't the rundown, so that's a different conversation. Number 9. These two historically black colleges played in the first college football game between black schools in 1892. Was it A. Morehouse College versus Clark College, B. Howard University versus Hampton Institute, C. Biddle University versus Livingstone College, or D. Fisk University versus Tennessee State University?
Probably gonna be wrong. I'm going Howard versus Hampton.
No. It was B. Biddle University versus Livingstone College.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do they even exist anymore?
I don't think so. I would have got that wrong too. So
Okay.
I'll let you
So I don't
slide
feel
on
so
that.
bad.
You're
I don't
still
feel so
wrong,
bad.
but you get a hard pass.
Number 10. Which You better get this.
Okay.
Well, you should. Which city is widely acknowledged as the birthplace of hip hop? A. Brooklyn, New York. B. Compton, Los Angeles. C. The Bronx, New York. Or D. Houston, Texas.
It's either Brooklyn or the Bronx. Sad part is I'm not sure which one. All right, so. Oh, can I phone my fiance?
No.
Dad, is it? Oh, it's either the Bronx or Brooklyn. I feel like I'm gonna get so much hate if I get this wrong because I should know this. And I've been watching the Hip Hop Chronicles of DMX, and they literally just talked about the birthplace of hip hop. Bro.
I'm
Brooklyn? Bronx? You're not giving no facial
I'm
expression.
not giving anything.
All right, my final answer. My final answer is.
This is tough for you.
It is, because I know it's one of those two.
You have a 50% chance of getting it right. I'm enjoying this.
All right. Oh, God. Brooklyn.
Wrong.
Ah!
The Bronx.
Ah! Ah! I'm so mad at myself. Oh, I was so close. Dang.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Man, I want to comment, please. All you hip hop heads, all you people, comment. Let her know she needs to study up.
I literally just watched this last week where they talk about the birthplace of hip hop. And my fiance always talks about the birthplace of hip hop. Oh, God.
Did y'all actually visit?
No, he went to go visit.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
That's all right.
I meant to say the Bronx.
You'll never forget it. You'll never forget it anymore.
Dang, I'm so mad at myself. Oh, I need a moment. Number 11. In 1953, the song Hound Dog was released by this blues singer before Elvis Presley's 1956 version. Was it A. Ethel Waters, B. Betsy Smith, C. Ruth Brown, or D. Willie Mae, Big Mama Thornton?
We'll go A. Ethel Waters.
No, it was D. Willie Mae, Big Mama Thornton.
That was my Brooklyn Bronx moment where I knew it was one of those two because Ethel Waters, that was Muddy Waters. They called him Muddy Waters.
I guess.
He was like one of the most popular blues singers. Put it this way. We know Elvis stole it from a black blues singer.
Yeah.
Like he did all his style.
All right, I don't feel so bad about getting the one before.
No, that was a good one.
Now you're wrong.
Number 12. How do you know it's Clean the House Day? A. There is no Clean the House Day. B. You wake up to sounds of neo soul or gospel and the smell of bleach. C. You have a cleaning lady.
Oh, it's just those three?
Yep.
B. You wake up to the sounds of neo soul or gospel with the smell of bleach.
Yep. I think we've all been through that.
Yes. I dread it every time. Try to pretend like you sleep and they just pull the covers from over your head.
Oh, it don't matter.
Yeah.
So you might as well just get it over with.
Number 13. If you go to a buffet with your mom, how old do you tell them you are? Mind you, this is called Black Trivia.
Mm-hmm.
A. You tell them your real age. B. You tell them you're 12 years old or younger. Or C. You tell them you're a teenager.
B. 12 or younger.
Yes. The correct answer is B. 12 or younger.
Yo, that is definitely a black thing. You preparing your kids in the line. You're 12 years old, right?
You wanna know the craziest thing? I have a story, a quick story. I was at IHOP with my brother, and this was years ago. And I was 13 at the time, and they had like the kids 12 and under eat free. And the lady was like, "How old are you?" And my brother was like, I think he said I was like 11 or 12. And I was like, "No, I'm not, I'm 13. And then the lady was like, "Oh, you could have got a free meal." And he was like, "Why did you tell you was younger?" I was like, and you know when you're younger, you want people to put respect on your age and you're grown. No, it's my brother Cliff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was out with him and I think his friend or one of our cousins, but he got so mad at me that he had to pay for my meal because he was like, you could have got it for free. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I wanted her to know that I was older. He's like, by 1 year? And I was like, okay.
One of the things I did where it's similar, but when I was at Temple and I had my Temple ID, remember, I don't know if it's like this anymore, but you go to the movies, you show your college ID, you get a discount.
Oh, yeah.
I was married and I still have my Temple ID. I've been out of school for years and I was still using, I was a young boy in the picture. I had my earrings in and everything. And I go there and they looking at me and I'm like, what? That's me in the picture, it's a Temple ID. And I would get my discount on movies. The only reason I stopped using it was the ID got so faded. You couldn't even see the picture
could tell
anymore.
it was old.
But man, I was still getting the Temple college discount for 5 years after I graduated. At least Kayla might have been born even.
Oh wow.
I might have been married with kids, years graduated from college, still using that. I'd still be using it now if I had it.
Scam artist.
Should have laminated it.
Right?
Number 14.
Oh God.
Which song is played multiple times at a cookout? Rock With You by Michael Jackson. The Cha Cha Slide by Mr. C, the Slide Man. C, Before I Let You Go, Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Ooh, okay. Cha Cha Slide and Before I Let Go plays very often at the cookout. But I'm going to say Before I Let Go because I feel like that's the ultimate like black cookout song.
Good job.
Woo!
Good job. Yeah, those obviously, Rock With You isn't the one, but
I would have wanted to choose that.
Before I Let You Go, because it's been like that for years. The Cha Cha Slide is still, what is that, 10 years maybe?
I guess.
10, 15 years?
No, it's been over 10 years because I was a young buck when that came out. So
like
that should at least
15.
be 15, 20.
But Before I Let You Go, that's
classic.
And I always feel like they play that at the end of the cookout too.
Yeah, and they play it in films all the time.
When people are packing the food up and you're making your plates, that's playing.
Oh.
You know the other song too that makes me feel like, oh, this is like the cue that the cookout's about to be over.
What?
Is To Be Real.
Oh, what the fuck?
I feel like that's usually when that comes on, like the lights start going on in the parties.
Yeah,
and
now
stuff
I
like
wish
that.
we had cookouts right now. It's
I know.
coronavirus in a way. Having nostalgia right now. Number 15. What player hit 73 home runs
Barry
in a
Bonds.
season
Barry Bonds. Whatever
and
letter he
earned
is.
Major League Baseball Silver Slugger Award 12 times? The answer got me all thrown off. The choices are A, Jackie Robinson, B, Barry Bonds, C, Hank Aaron, or D, Willie Mays. Kevin says,
Barry Bonds.
let me check. What number is this? 15. He is correct.
You didn't think I was?
You said it so sure. I would have got this wrong, but you're a sports fan, so.
Yeah. That's one of those things where it's anybody who's a baseball fan, you know that as soon as because the one thing about baseball, and I'll keep it real short, baseball is about numbers. So you say, like if you say 42, everybody knows that's Jackie Robinson's number. If you say 73, that's the number of home runs Barry Bonds hit single season record. If you say 56, that's the longest hitting streak anybody's
that makes
ever
sense.
had.
As soon as I said home runs, you said Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
That's all you needed to know.
So people who are into baseball, it's all about statistics. So you say certain numbers, people know what it is. If you say 755, that's how many home runs Hank Aaron hit. You know what I mean? So stuff like that.
Good to know. Food for thought, guys. I don't like to laugh.
No, you'll get this, but it's just funny.
Okay.
Number 16. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Which movie is this line from? A, Baby Boy. B, Cooley High. C, The Temptations. D, The Five Heartbeats.
C, The Temptations. Said by David Ruffin.
That's in your top 5 favorite movies?
Oh, yes.
So it's Jackson American Dream. We don't have to go in order. I know Jackson American Dream's number 1. Jackson American Dreams, Temptations. What was the movie that you said that I couldn't believe was
Titanic?
Yeah, Titanic. What else?
The Wiz. Yes. The Wiz.
Okay. 5? What's your last top 5?
My last top 5, honestly, I wouldn't even know.
So if The Wiz was on, you would watch it, and then let's say if it came on like a week later, you watch it again?
Of course I would.
The Wiz is something that you I haven't seen this in like 8 years, and you watch it, and then...
I would watch it over and over again. I don't know what my top 5 would be. Those are definitely my top 4. I have to get back to you. I have to think too long and we ain't got time for
You
all
picked the blackest movies and threw in probably the whitest movie ever.
Oh, Titanic?
Yeah.
Ooh, balance, guys, balance. Number 17. When you think of... You gonna get this right. Number 17. When you think of garbage, think of Akeem. Which movie is this line from? A. Crooklyn. B. Major Payne. C. Coming to America. Or D. House Party.
C. Coming to America. It's funny because as you say it, I'm seeing the scene in my head, and I'm seeing him smiling.
In the middle of McDowell's.
You excited for the new one?
I am, because it's the original cast. I feel like if they tried to reboot it with a whole new cast, I wouldn't be for it. But I love when they do a sequel or something where it still has the
So
original
Eddie's
cast.
definitely in it.
Yeah.
And okay, who's gonna be his son?
I don't know.
Because isn't it gonna be where his son is now ready to get married?
I believe so. Not sure, but I know they showed a group picture of all of them now where they were getting ready. I guess they were doing like a table.
Eddie still looks great. The girl, I forget her name, who played his wife, Lisa McDowell, she looks great
she's
still.
Gorgeous.
Is
still.
John Amos gonna be in it?
Yeah. They
Oh.
said every single person. Even
Arsenio.
James Earl Jones. I'm pretty sure Arsenio. They literally said the entire cast is still in
The
it.
lady who played his mom passed away. I know she's the only one,
But there wasn't no report.
Is the movie done?
No, I think they're like still in the works.
Please make that before somebody passes away. Please make that movie.
Especially James Earl Jones and John Amos.
James Earl Jones and John Amos got to be in their 80s.
Yeah.
They both. I guess it's
John
still
Amos
doing
is
well.
still acting because that's when they did the live action of Good Times, and John Amos played on there as a different character, obviously. But yeah.
Right. Please make that movie.
Yes.
Number 18. You better get this one. Hey Sal, how come there ain't no brothers on the wall? Which movie is this line from? A. Jungle Fever. B. Purple Rain. C. Lean on Me. Or D. Do the Right Thing.
D. Do the Right Thing.
Good job.
Yes.
Great movie. Still very relevant. We can talk about police brutality and Radio Raheem, and Spike Lee was trying to tell us for decades.
Yes. You're gonna get this one right as well.
Okay.
Number 19. You win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day. Which movie is this line from? A. The Inkwell. B. Friday.
Underrated movie, by the way.
The Inkwell?
That's a very underrated movie.
So off topic.
Sorry.
C. Dead Presidents. Or D. The Great Debaters.
Friday.
Yes. Correct answer is B. Friday.
Sorry, I didn't remember the letter.
I can tell you didn't, but at least you knew the movie.
Of course
That's all
it
that
was
matters.
Friday.
Yes.
Yo, Inkwell, first of all, it's not off topic because you said the name of it. Inkwell's an underrated movie. There's nothing crazy about it, no memorable. It's just a nice little story. Lorenz Tate did a really good job in that one. If you haven't seen the Inkwell, go see the Inkwell. That's a really good movie. And there was another one you mentioned?
Dead
And
Presidents.
Major Payne is funny.
Major
That's one of-
Payne is not. You are looking at the wrong
Oh,
one.
I'm sorry. Which one is it?
This one.
Oh, my bad. Dead Presidents. Dead Presidents is also, we talked about that one not too long ago. Another great movie, man.
Yes.
Lorenz
And
Tate,
rest in
man.
peace to
Shout out to
John
him.
Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, to throw that in there.
He's like, how Bill Cosby, and I don't care how you feel about it. Back in the day, Bill Cosby was America's dad. John Witherspoon is America's pops.
Right. He was. Black America's pop.
Exactly. So, and rounding out the trivia competition, number 20. Ooh. We don't want a good principal. We want Mr. Clark.
Good acting.
Which is which movie is this line from? A. Cooley High. B. Major Payne. C. School Days. D. Lean on Me.
Lean on me when you're not strong.
Is that one that you correct? Of course. Is that one that you've watched recently, or you watched it back in the day?
Back in the day and recently.
Really?
Come on TV all the time.
Does it?
Come on, like, well, you got black people with the fire stick.
Oh, I got you.
But it comes on like VH1 and all that randomly on weekends.
It's a great movie, though.
I actually really love Cooley High too, though. I feel like a lot of people don't know about Cooley High.
No, I love and hate that movie. That movie, I hate how. That's one of those movies. It's just so sad. It's like it's
Yeah, like how
senseless.
it
Like
ended.
boy had to like die and all that, man. But no, that's why when I see him in like American Dream beating the Jacksons, I feel better because he was my. I was like, oh, they killed him.
But he beating on kids though.
Hey, he produced some very talented. Nah, I'm not even gonna play around like that, but good job by you. You got 2 wrong. That's it.
I think I did. Should we tally it up real quick?
Yeah, let's tally it up.
So I got 8 out of 10 and Kevin got 7 out of 10. So once again, I won the game. I thought I was gonna lose, I ain't gonna lie. I really thought I was gonna lose this one because I had a very rocky start.
Yeah, he came back strong though. And honestly, if you would have just guessed Bronx instead of Brooklyn,
we had to bring that up
again. Yeah, at least I only lost by 1. I think you beat me by 4 the other time, so.
Yeah, it's alright.
But it's a good mix though, because you had some, movie stuff, music, pop culture stuff, and then you actually mixed in some real, like, Black history knowledge. I learned something today.
Blend it up.
I learned that Cheney University is the first Black college in the United States. That was.
And I will never forget that hip-hop started in the Bronx.
Yep. So now we both learned today. Good job by you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Well, there you have it, guys. That is the end of our game of Black Trivia. And as usual, I am the winner.
I'm picking the questions next time.
That's fine, that's fine. I didn't cheat.
I might though.
We split
the game's gonna be
answers.
rigged. I might cheat.
That's fine. Well,
When I went like 20-2.
So if I lose, you guys fully are well aware that
Right.
he cheated because he already put this in the atmosphere.
Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Don't try that at home, kids. But if you guys like what you saw, definitely give us a thumbs up. We love to get that from you guys. And as always, if you guys saw anything that you liked, or if there was a question that was going on that you guys was like, oh, why they get it wrong? I get it. If you guys want to, flame me and blast me for the whole Brooklyn and Bronx situation, I'm a big girl. I'll take it like a man. And then, feel free to blast Kevin with something. Make it even. Share the love. But let us know in the comment section below. We love to hear your thoughts. We always comment and write back to you guys. And last but not least, definitely and as always, push that subscribe button. That is how you guys stay up to date with everything that is going on with all the above. You will never miss a beat because you will always receive new video alerts. But as always, I am your girl, Angel Marie, and I'm sitting here with my co-host, Kevin.
See you guys next time.
See you guys next time.
Wednesdays at 7, Angel Marie and Kevin playing the illest records, bringing us back together. Philly is all season, storming through any weather, leaving the track bleeding. Where we pull it together.